Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices are a little bit higher, led by the beans. Outside markets are pretty quiet in front of the Friday's U.S. jobs data. As far as the overnight trade, some people link the buying on some bottom picking after yesterday's sharp losses in the marketplace. We're also looking at possibility of some good weekly export sales, and maybe the funds might decide to defend their long position going into the April 9th USDA supply and demand report, and also until the U.S. corn crop is planted. As far as yesterday, we saw some pretty steep losses, almost a reversal in the soybean market, and some of the people link that to some profit taking, weaker basis levels in South America. Over in the corn, maybe there's some exports being offered out of South America, and also the Ukraine situation might be somewhat improving. We've seen a pretty steep drop in bean and meal bases in South America. Right now, Argentina corn is at a discount to U.S. And we also saw that the Ukraine premium has dropped in the last couple of days, making them also competitive to our export market. Ocean freight markets have plummeted the last couple of days, and some people link that to reduced China demand for like the metals and the soybeans, and that may encourage talk of more imports of beans and meal into the United States with that cheaper freight. Farmer's been a big seller in the country. Basis levels has backed off a little bit, especially on the corn market. We also saw ethanol prices and futures drop pretty sharply yesterday as numbers, production, and stocks were up last week versus the previous week. As far as U.S. weather is concerned, we're going to be in a wetter pattern across the Midwest over the next, let's say, 10 days. That might limit farmers getting into the fields until after this pattern moves away. Down the southern plains, rains might be somewhat limited, but they will be getting some showers in some of the eastern half of the areas. So from a weather standpoint, we're seeing a little bit of delay in getting this corn crop planted. Last year it was planted late and yields were okay. The big thing about the April 9th USDA report is the numbers that they came out at the end of March suggested they should bring U.S. Soybean carryout down, and they should bring the corn carryout down, and that might be supported prices. They won't come out with the 14-15 numbers until May, but with the lower acres, we'll have to see what they say as far as yields and demand is concerned, and what they forecast for 14-15 compared to what they said in February. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADMIS Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.